$1,000 for good causes, from Little League uniforms to youth mission trips. Because we believe in serving not only the food you love, but also our communities. Pizza Ranch, always good.
Back here at the Wells Fargo Arena, Class 2A semifinals here in Des Moines, Iowa. As you're watching the mats on the floor, mats 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we've had a lot of wrestling action so far here in Class 2A semifinals. Mark Ironside, Bob Selby making the call here this afternoon, and some surprises already, gentlemen.
Yeah, some of these guys came ready to wrestle. We just watched as we went to break a three-time place winner, Shadow Leshen, with all those victories, ran up against a buzzsaw and Darian Schwenke, who was ready to go for Atlantic. Now we're across 3 weight brackets. We have Jennings taking care of business here at 126 on mat 6. He wins 6-3. So Brady Jennings is moving on. We have a 38-pound bout down here with Oscar Ramirez on mat number 4. Or, I'm sorry, not Oscar Ramirez. Andres Gonzalez of Clear Lake is taking on Elijah Dahl on mat number 4 there. That's at 138, and we have a pair of 32 bouts going on mat number 3. Mat number 3, we have Clark and Slifka. Hunter Slifka of why am I drawing a blank on there? Hunter Slifka's from Crestwood. Sorry, folks.
Some of these abbreviations are kind of tough to remember or read, too. They changed them up on this year.
Yeah, they really made a bad move there.
So we're looking down at our bout sheets. We're looking at a CR for Slifka. I'm thinking Cedar Rapids something, but Cresco.
He's the number 4 ranked wrestler at 132, taking on Clark from Davenport Assumption, number 7. It's Eric Clark on mat 3. And there's Oscar Ramirez over on mat number 5. He's the number 1 ranked wrestler at 132. Oscar Ramirez is from Esterville, Lincoln Central. He's taken on the other Leshen, Bryce Leshen, one of many Leshens for Albia. He's the number 2, another number 1 versus number 2.
Coming up here on mat number 6 right down here is Max Thomsen, 2-time state champion for the Port City Union, going for his 3rd state title. He'd probably be the next candidate we would have for a 4-timer. None this year. Well, that Max Thomsen right there would be a candidate to possibly get her done next year, but 1 year at a time.
And he's had a couple of falls, Mark, to get here to this level. And look at who's sitting here waiting for him, Cody Naber, a guy from Dyersville Beckman, a senior who's really done well and got here to this stage, and he's up against the 2-time defending state champ. And so far, he's down 2-0, and in control is Max Thomsen. Gonzalez out 3-1 on mat 4. Looks like Ramirez is up quickly 2-0. They go, or this is a second period score. Leshen on top now in the second period. I should say in top position. He's down 2-0 on the scoreboard. And of course, Clark is Slifka. Clark is ahead 3-0 in the second quarter as they wind down under a minute there. Gonzalez here at 38 on mat 4, a 3-time place winner for Clear Lake. However, 2 of them was for Mason City. This is a guy who wrestled in 3A for Mason City. Took the jump over across the highway and wrestled for Clear Lake now, Coach Weber. And he's got him a good one, 138-pound ranked number 2. Taking on Elijah Dahl. Dahl, not a lot of publicity coming into the tournament. Pretty good, ranked 10th, pretty good wrestler, obviously. He's 1 loss on the season, but not a lot of publicity for him in a tough weight bracket, where a lot of the attention is going to go to Max Thomsen.
Max Thompson's got a 4-0 lead in that first period. He chooses down to start the second period. Max Thomsen got a takedown and a 2-point near fall. Max Thomsen, good kid, strong kid, out for a 1-point escape there, so he takes a 5-0 lead. Yeah, it's a shot. It's a little bit extended there, but he's so strong. He's going to suck it in and continue to drive through him and secure another 2-point takedown. He was pretty extended there. His power and his drive. You get in a situation like that, your cutter needs to extend it. You don't want to just pull that guy into you. You want to drive through him as you're pulling, both at the same time.
I'm sure, Mark, you like watching these guys like a Max Thomsen that never quit. They're always working, always moving ahead to that next move, looking for something else. And if something isn't working right, they've got a plan B and they go for it. And usually it succeeds for Max Thomsen.
You know, it's one of those situations where you make things happen, you hit things on the go, and things happen in the sport so fast. There's Max Thomsen
got Naber in trouble.
Naber in trouble right now. He's got him in a double arm chicken wing right there. Or single arm. I think he might have the other arm too. He's got, thing is for Max Thomsen is he's got 45 seconds left, and there's the fall. That's the thing about Max Thomsen right there. When he got him over, you know, when he got him over there, it wasn't Naber over. It wasn't like it was a really tight hold. He was able to be smart, adjust, it's a feel, and then he was able to get the fall, his third fall of the tournament so far. So he's pinned his way through the tournament into the finals.
And from the Northwest Bank Sports Desk here on the Fairway Foods Championship Network, and good wrestling action going on here in Class 2A as Mark Ironside, Bob Selby along with you here on the Fairway Foods Championship Network, bringing the action on the floor. Good action it has been so far.
Guys, there's mat number 5 over there, as we mentioned, a number 1, number 2 matchup with Bryce Leshin of Albia taking on Oscar Ramirez of Esterville Lincoln Central, and it's just 2-0 in the third period right now. A lead for Leshin. Or, excuse me, actually the lead is for Ramirez. Ramirez was up 2-0.
Over here on mat 3, it's Davenport Assumptions. Clark got to a commanding lead. He's up 12-0 right now. Third period with 9 seconds left to go, so it's going to be Clark winning that one. Clark of Davenport Assumption. Davenport Assumption to get their second finalist, I believe.
Yeah. Gould so far and Clark. So Assumption taking care of business as best they can, while Mediapolis waits their turn here in the semifinals. They'll be coming up. Their first guy's going to take the mat at 145, just around the corner here.
Clark of Davenport Assumption is going to be taking on the winner of the 1-2 over here between Ramirez and Leashy. So it's still 2-0. Favor of Ramirez.
Jumped all the way up to 145 here. Mark at mat number 6 is Chase Straw. Excellent wrestler for Independence, a senior at 145, undefeated on the season, taking on Chase Schiltz of Preston, Orient Maxbrook. 50 wins on the season plus for Schiltz, taking on the undisputed number 1 at 145, Chase Straw.
Gonzalez of Clear Lake wins down there at 138 pounds. So Gonzalez of Clear Lake will advance to the finals, and he'll take on Max Thomsen.
That'll be a number 2 versus number 1 final, like they drew it up.